Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to today's unseen video. This is where we round up all the talking points from social media, the news, the rumors. We've got lots to get our teeth into. Although I will say, much quieter than yesterday. But then we did get 5 Wyatt Sicks tweets. We also had stuff coming from Rowan, stuff coming from Gacy. So it was a bit of an exception yesterday. But we still have some stuff, look. So one of those tweets yesterday, the Wyatt Sicks saying, "I'm sorry." And this was seen by Scarlett, who looked at it, thought about it, reflected on it, and responded, "Shut up, stupid." So I really enjoyed that. So there we go. As well as this, look, Jason Baker here posting this throwback image, a throwback to the film crew and cast from the original set of the Firefly Fun House. Still my favorite thing that I ever directed. So there we go. Jason Baker was the director. There you can see Bruce Pritchard. There, of course, is The Fiend. And there's Sean Ross Sapp. So that's not really Sean Ross Sapp, but it does look like Sean Ross Sapp and Mario. So that's good. So Wrestle Night, thank you. Joe Gacy did send a message out. And here, look, Tick Tock, which of course is synonymous with Karrion Kross. So not only is this us counting down the hours, right, time going by until we get back around to Raw, and I'm not sure what we're getting in regards to Final Testament and Wyatt Sicks on Raw, even though Raw is taped, obviously, for this week's episode. I don't know what we're getting. I don't want to know. But not only are we counting down to that, but as we said, the Tick Tock is synonymous with Karrion Kross. So, okay, so here's WWE folder. Wade Barrett is not expected to return as a full-time competitor in WWE. However, a source within WWE said that Barrett could be open to returning and doing a short program if it involved Drew McIntyre, which is really interesting. I think people would really like to see Barrett back in the ring for a bit, and him doing a little something with Drew would be awesome. Think of the history, think of the emotion that would be in that story. So Crispy Wrestling said that's a WrestleMania match right there. That would be a lot of fun. I think this is from WrestleVotes Radio. Right, Casper, shout out to you. So this man Jacob accidentally hit a WWE official, and you can see him say, "I'm so sorry," numerous times. So this is from Low Key Nice Vlogs. This is Money in the Bank, so this is quite a while ago, but this has now come to light. Look, so up over the top, boom, he did, man. He really clipped her in the head. Didn't he? Look at that. Whoa, she's took it like a super trooper, though. He's come over to check if she's okay. But yeah, apparently he's down and he keeps saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." Look at this. Bang! He really cracks her, man. He really cracks her. Whoa, never knew that. Never saw this doing the rounds at the time. I think you had to see maybe a certain angle. I'd be really interested to go back and revisit this moment on the network. Boom! Look at that, man. Oh my God. That's brutal. That is brutal. Right, here's Angelo Dawkins. He is locked in for Friday for SmackDown. It's going to be Motor City Machine Guns against the Street Profits. And it goes for about a minute. Let's see what he's got to say.
4 years. 4 long years since we had those WWE Tag Team Championships. How many times can one team be the #1 contender and not get the job done? We have to do it. We have to do it this time. There ain't no excuses. Ain't nothing getting in our way. Because to be real with you, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. I'm a man looking for vengeance. And I'm willing to lie on my own grave to make you eat your own words. Friday, we getting it done. Championships a bust. We deserve it. Myself, my brother Montez, we deserve it. Everybody keeps saying everybody's deserving of one thing. That's the word that everybody likes to use. So I'm going to use it. Motor City, y'all are deserving. Y'all deserving of an ass whooping, not those tag team championships.
Mic drop. You're deserving of an ass whooping. I am so team Street Profits on this one. 4 years since they had the tag titles. That doesn't even seem right, does it? That doesn't even compute. I can't have been that long. That is what he said, wasn't it?
4 years. 4 long years since we had those WWE Tag Team Championships.
How? That's mental. That is mental. So, well, yeah, let's see if they can get them back on SmackDown. Right, I'm confused. I'm going to put my hands up here. I'm going to say, I ain't got a flip. I don't know what the flip's going on, right? I'm super confused. It says that Raw on November 25th is in Glendale and that I can get tickets. And not only that, I've had someone get in touch going, yeah, I'm going. I'm going to that show. But I thought this was taped because, like, this is 3 days before Thanksgiving. But we're live, right? So this is the one I thought was taped. I thought they had taped Monday coming and the Monday after, which would be this episode. I thought they had taped those 2 episodes. But it seems like we only taped Monday coming, which would be the 18th. So why did we do that? Why did we do that? Why did we tape Raw on the 18th? Then get the wrestlers back in for the 25th when Thanksgiving is the 28th. This is 3 days before Thanksgiving and they're working it. I don't understand. I don't get it. This doesn't make sense. I keep hearing everyone keeps telling me, oh my God, let the wrestlers have Thanksgiving off, but it doesn't add up. It's not adding up. Make it add up. Someone make it add up. So I was not going to talk about tape shows. I've said everything that needs to be said. But I don't get it. I don't understand. I thought I understood. I thought that they recorded the 18th and the 25th. That's what I thought had happened. And then today I discovered, no, they haven't taped the 25th. They're making the wrestlers work that, which is 3 days before Thanksgiving. Which then, in my mind, just throws all the arguments out about, oh, it's lovely they're giving them Thanksgiving off. No, they're not. Not according to this, they're not. So I don't know what the flip's going on. I do stand by the bottom part of the message that I wrote, right? So, confusion. If we keep getting tape shows, and please, I hope we don't, it would be great if WWE could tell us when they are happening and the reason for them. If WWE were to turn around and go, yeah, look, we had to take the 18th because that might resolve some of the frustration. Because at the moment, it seems like people are claiming that shows are being taped for certain reasons, and I'm not sure those reasons are correct. Which then leads to frustration because now I'm left going, why did we tape the 18th? Why have we taped this Monday? And, you know, maybe it's because they're on a tour or something like this. But of course, my counter to that would be, well, if you're on a tour, why don't you just do Raw from the tour that you're on? Why not just do that? So I don't know. I'm confused.com over this one. And as I said, I wasn't going to talk anymore about tape shows because I know you're bored of it and I'm bored of it as well. But that one did confuse me. Right, WrestleVotes said sources indicate NBC's second episode for Saturday night's main event is January 25th. That is a bold scheduling move as it lands just 1 week before the Royal Rumble, which is true. Great way to promote the Rumble, though, because you're going to be on TV, aren't you? You're going to be with this. You're going to be on USA Network on a Saturday. So, and it'll be a big show because you'll build it up to be a big show. And you can then be like, you know, tune in next week to Netflix for the Royal Rumble. So, or it'll be Peacock in America. It'll be Netflix in the UK, but it'll be Peacock in America. Oh, that'll be confusing, won't it? That'll be confusing. Trying to communicate where people have got to go to. Now it's in different places. But I suppose it's always been that way, actually, thinking about it. In America, it's been Peacock, but here in the UK, it's been WWE Network. So I suppose in reflection, it's always been different places. So maybe it won't be too bad. But yeah, I don't disagree. A little bit bold, but a great opportunity to drive people to the Royal Rumble. Not physically, more emotionally. Right, let's go into our next folder. So that was WWE. We did Wyatt Sicks. We've done WWE. Let's go community. A little bit in community, actually. I met Lee Moriarty and Cross follows me. Says, how cool is this? I'm happy I got noticed by a wrestler, ex-wrestler. So there we go. Look, Samantha Irvin says, replied, thank you. So very, very cool. As well as that, look, Word of Wrestling. Got a response from Kurt Angle and Rob Van Dam as well. One of a kind. So this was to Word of Wrestling's birthday post. And they both responded with happy birthday. So excellent. I am beyond blown away. So grateful to both of them for this, says Word of Wrestling. Here, look, Wrestle Night putting a post out that was seen by Carrion. Here, Carrion said, I only tell you the truth. So there we go. So Wrestle Night getting a response from Carrion. And here's TJF, 1983. Check out who's following me now. First it was R-Truth, and now it's the legend, Dustin Rhodes. So Dustin Rhodes following TJF, 1983. So our community having some real success out there, reaching out to wrestlers, getting wrestlers to follow them. Lovely, just lovely, lovely stuff, isn't it? I know that it's always nice when a wrestler follows you back. So good, wholesome content, love that. So well done to all those people. Let's go fun, shall we? See what we've got in here. Kaylee said, happy 2 years since the start of the journey for Dakota and Cathy Kelley making TikToks began. So this is 2 years, apparently, they've been making TikToks together.
Okay. Did you know that you cannot breathe while you bite your bottom lip?
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Through your mouth?
Okay.
So she just made her look a little bit silly. If we skip forward, look, she's confused. She does it. Where's the bit where she does it? She didn't fully commit, but it's enough for it to work, isn't it? So looks a bit sensual, actually, doesn't it, eh? Does when I do it. Here's Sean Rossap. He said, this is my favourite picture I ever took at a wrestling show. You can see the joy on the grandmother's face over here when her granddaughter saw Bailey, right? I wasn't interested in that. I was more interested in how desperate that woman wanted to be on TV. Look at this situation. Shit. I don't actually think her face is right up against the camera, but the perspective is amazing. It is amazing. The way it looks like she's just got her nose and her face like scrunched up against the camera. I did laugh at that. I thought that was excellent. I thought that was great. Right, CM Punk has shared a photo of Larry with his money following reports that Larry merch is outdrawing several WWE stars and legends. King. There we go. And there's his earnings. Look, big wad of cash for Larry. So very good, very fun. Bit of banter said, lol, look at this throwback. So Drew posted this back in 2018. I was sent from another time to save our universe and terminate anyone who stands in my righteous path. Look at this from Drew. Back in 2018, I responded, the new season of Doctor Who looks great. Because it has got that kind of Doctor Who vibe, doesn't it? So there we go. If you told me this was the new Doctor, I'd be like, yeah, that checks out. That definitely checks out. So, yeah, very fun. Brian said, I thought you'd enjoy these. Yes. Do you remember The Undertaker was used to promote a new shirt for Giona CFC, right? And we were like, oh, that's really cool. Well, look what Port Vale have done. They've pretended to get John Cena. So here we go. Look, they're showing off their new shirt with John Cena. That's how you do social media, man. That is really good. So they go and get the actual Undertaker. They go and get John Cena. Brilliant. Charlie, thank you. A lot of people tagged me in this. Thank you, Jesus, for waking me up and blessing me with another day to love Solo. I love you, Solo. Oh my God. And that is the actual Jacob Fatu account. It's got like 80,000 subscribers. So there we go. He is loving Solo today and every day. Look, Wrestle Night doing it correctly. New Day rocks. New Day rocks. I hope Lyra learns that one day. Here, look, the New Day get candid, reflecting on 10 years of iconic looks.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
So this is our original gear. We don't care for it. It did not hold up very well. This was our only set of gear that has not been designed by the man, the myth, the legend, Jonathan Davenport, our dear, dear friend.
Look at us.
What an awful set of gear.
It's real bad.
This is, you know what though? Like, being that we've had some of the greatest gear of all time, to start out with the garbage, really left us only up to go.
This is true.
You know, this is strategic, right? We did this on purpose.
It was a very easy choice. Well, you have to pick between one and two things, to either put it in the garbage or in the trash. So,
are you finished or are you done?
I don't mind this gear. I sort of feel like this is super iconic New Day gear. I think they may have even made figures of this gear. So, like, yeah, this doesn't offend me in the slightest. I don't agree with them that this is, like, appalling or, like, look at this. It looks fine. It looks absolutely fine. So, I mean, if they had better, yes, they've had better. But, yeah, no, don't hate it, to be honest. And here, look, we got another example. This is brilliant. So, Sammy, shout out to you. We enjoyed Kairi going down like Titanic yesterday. There's another here, look. There she is, look, reaching out. Oh, down she goes. And then when you have a look, there she is, slumped on the floor. I love that reaching out, look, as this fan was trying to grab her. The fan was in the second row. They're trying to reach out and help her, but like, just can't quite get there. Gone. Down. Dead. These are really fun by Kairi, aren't they? I really like them. Really good. Really good. Right, and if we go into what we got in here. So, Edward, thank you. John Cena showed up at Cody Rhodes' Nightmare Factory training school. So, there's John. Look. Imagine that. John Cena at the Nightmare Factory. That's unexpected. This was working very closely with AEW not that long ago. Yeah, this got a lot of chatter. So, John posted this. Looks like some sort of AI Stardust. Right? So people are like, oh my God, what does this mean? Like, there's loads of speculation. I just sort of look at it as John just having a bit of fun. His Instagram is just really random. So I don't really think this is teasing anything. I mean, I'm sure he would be interested in a match with Cody Rhodes, but I don't think this is what's being communicated. I sort of feel it's a bit more like, had Cody have stayed Stardust, this is what he would look like now, because you've got the logo in the background, the American Nightmare logo. So had Cody have stayed this way, this is what he would be. Now he'd be embracing the kind of USA sort of vibe, you know, because that's the vibe of his logo. So I think it's something like that. Like, this is, you know, what Stardust would look like now if Cody hadn't changed. And so I just really took that from it. If he can make it, you can make it, kind of a situation. I don't personally think it's anything more than that. But yeah, they got a lot of people talking. I got tagged in it a lot today. Dave, shout out to you. This is interesting. WWE have had 4 African-American champions. All of them lost their belts to Brock Lesnar. So that's a really interesting stat, isn't it? And there we go. I think we've got a few in the lots of retweets. I don't say thank you to people that retweet just so more people retweet. I really do appreciate people retweeting because I think it just helps the videos get out there. So I want to make sure we're thanking people, but yeah, I don't I don't do it so that more people do it, if you know what I mean, because it does seem to have increased now. But I will always look to shout out people that like retweet the link and whatever, because it's really appreciated, as I said. So John said, "I love you." I love you as well, John. Yeah, don't tell anyone else, though. It's just you and me. So, yeah, appreciate it, my friends. Wrestle Night, thank you. Word of Wrestling. Again, Word of Wrestling creates his own graphic as well. You'd think it'd be super easy just to retweet the original message, but no, Word of Wrestling is not settling for that. So goes and creates their own graphic. So listen, love it, totally support it, even if I am shocked. But Word of Wrestling, thank you. Sweet Chin Wrestling, thank you, my friends. Carl, appreciate it. And a lovely message as well. Chris, appreciate it, my friends. TJF 1983, thank you. Jang Tae Sang, thank you. Raymond, appreciate it as always, bud. Same with the OTC. Shout out to you, my friends. Kelly the Wise Lady, of course. Thank you. Wrestle Night again. Cubs Fan 16 and Stone Cold Scorp. So really appreciate it. Really, really do. And yeah, that was today's Unseen. Maybe a little bit shorter than usual, but still clocking in at over 20 minutes. I'll take that. I was really worried this was going to be too short, but I'll take that. 20 minutes is what I look for, to be honest. So, yeah, we're back tomorrow with SmackDown. Immediately after SmackDown, we're doing Tyson versus Jake Paul. Then I'll do Unseen after that. Then on Saturday, we got a massive UFC stream. We'll be live all throughout that as well. And then Sunday, I will be passing out. So, thanks a lot for the support. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.